everyone. Welcome to episode 15 of the Gilded City 2, The Lost Kingdom. Matt/Artemis will be joining us shortly. He's just running a little late tonight, but we are here. We're ready to go. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Follow us on social media at Rollers Guild DND on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And also, podcast folks, how y'all doing? Follow us, leave us a rating, leave us a review, all that good stuff. All support is appreciated. So with that all being said, let's go ahead and dive on in. There we go, to tonight's episode.
In absence of Matt.
In absence of Matt, yes. Content warning. Ravenloft as a setting can feature disturbing themes and ideas, and while it is never going to be our intention to upset anyone, it is worth noting. Be advised that this story arc features ghosts, dysfunctional families, cruel clergy, murder, and references to suicide. Last time, following dinner with the Ainsley family, the party retired to after-dinner conversations, where they planned to attempt to ply the three family members for information about the location of Brother Francis, who the party believes holds the key to lifting the curse which keeps the ghost of Bryant trapped in the village manor home, and thus also keeps Dr. Van Richten trapped in his own madness. After the subtle route failed, N Tandem fell back on their old reliable technique of bullying rich people. They learned
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Absolutely. They learned from the Ainsleys that Brother Francis lives in an isolated cabin in the woods, stricken with paranoia. With the location in hand, the party put the Ainsleys to sleep and began making preparations to depart. So there's still a couple of things y'all could do here at the mansion. I know that Jinarra wanted to have that conversation with the staff member Dutch. I know that there was some talk about potentially investigating the mansion a little bit more thoroughly. So y'all are welcome to do that. Or you can depart right away if you so desire. The sleep spell does not last indefinitely, I will say. I will double check how long it lasts for. So the duration of the spell is 1 minute.
Oh.
So the Ainsleys will wake up very angry in a few minutes.
Well, we should tie them up.
Isn't one still hanging up?
No, we took them off the
Oh,
list.
yeah. Okay. All right.
Are they in danger of waking up if we touch them?
That's a good question.
I do not believe so.
I feel like we've done that before.
Okay.
Yeah, they are considered to be unconscious.
Okay.
So
I think at the end, last time I said I was searching, but I didn't write down anything that I found. Like I was searching the bodies. Oh, I was just taking all their jewelry. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
So you have
Anything of value?
You have an odd, I mean, yes, right. You have an odd assortment of rings, necklaces,
Oh, I did write it down.
brooches,
I did write it down.
earrings, etc.
Worth 300 gold.
Yes. You can tie them up easily enough. They're unconscious. They can't resist. That is going to eat up a good portion of the minute of time that you have.
Bowmin can do that while everyone else does anything else.
Okay. I will say, you know, after the minute ends, I mean, it's not like they're an immediate threat to you all necessarily, but, you know, might be annoying to have people screaming bloody murder at you.
I think after a couple of minutes of them just angrily being annoying, Bowmin probably just gags them.
Fair enough. Okay, so Bowman's tying them up, gagging them, all that stuff. What is everybody else doing?
I do want to try to cross paths with Dutch. I know we already got probably any information we were originally hoping to get. But I owe him money still, and I do want to at least make good on that because I am nothing without my word. And just see if there's any other information he can pass on to me.
Yeah. You head out to the sort of outbuildings where some of the household staff lives. And easy enough.
Going with Jinarra.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go too.
Okay, the three of you go, knock on the door to Dutch's cabin. He opens it up, lets you in, and says, well, thanks for stopping by. What can I well, you know, you said you had some questions for me. I want to make sure that I can answer those questions.
Truthfully, I think most of our questions have sort of been answered. They know that we are not here to have our friend Artemis marry their daughter. So we're going to be taken off pretty speedy, but I do owe you some money. And I do want to still give that to you. I'm going to give him, I can't quite remember actually how much I promised, but I gave the others 300, so I'm going to give him 300 too.
Oh. He holds it in his hands. Well,
go find yourself a better job.
Yeah. Do you have family in the area? Can you like get out of here? And maybe not
I mean,
them...
you know, we're I've got, thank you. This is beyond generous. Brought me back to life. You, I don't even have any information for you, it sounds like. Well.
That's okay.
Thank you.
I still appreciate your help. You still helped us out. So I appreciate it. Yeah, get a better boss. I suggest. They really don't care about your well-being here.
Yeah. No, yeah, thank you. No,
or
they don't.
Start your own business. Take this as an investment.
They do say that small business owners are the backbone of our economy.
Who says that?
I don't know, just people generally.
Okay. Yeah, or you could just get another job. That's also fine. Or don't work and start a family.
He has a family.
Yeah,
this is travel.
This is quite a bit of money, so I'll have to think carefully about what I do with it. But,
you have options.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all.
What's everybody else doing?
Where are we? Sorry.
We are
Hi.
post.
Artie's here now.
Yeah, we checked the details on the sleep spell. It only lasts 1 minute, so Bowmin made haste to tie up the Ainsleys and gag them, so that y'all could do anything else around the estate that you wanted to do undeterred. But you know, with the understanding that eventually someone's gonna come check on them.
So we're still trying to get out. Kind of speedy.
Yeah. I'm gonna let everyone know. I'm gonna like. Is Nyx doing anything else?
I'm with Jinarra and
Okay. Then I'm gonna go try to find his office and just look for notes on my brother.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go up to his office, make an investigation check for me.
Natural 20 for 25.
Wow.
Lucky.
Yeah. You're searching this office like very thoroughly. You do find you find that many of the drawers of his desk are locked. But a preternatural sense, we'll call it, makes you feel like if there are answers to be found, it's in one of these drawers that's locked.
How strong does the desk look? Does it look like a really...
I mean, it's a pretty sturdy desk, but that doesn't mean that the lock is sturdy necessarily.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and just force open the lock using any cantrips, attacks, Eldritch Blast. I don't care if it looks damaged.
Pretty. Okay. Yeah. Well, then we'll say go ahead and let's call it an athletics check with advantage. At least first, right? Because we're assuming you're gonna try just prying it open with like your sword or something, before you destroy the desk. But
yeah. Okay, athletics.
Yeah, with advantage.
And well, one more. 13.
13. That's not quite going to be good enough. So at this point, if you would like to open it, you will have to do damage to the desk, either with your sword or magic or whatever.
Yeah. Spells. Ooh. How big is this office? Could it fit a T-Rex?
No, it could not fit a T-Rex.
What large animal could it fit? A giant ape?
Aren't you already concentrating on keeping another polymorph up?
Oh yeah, you are.
I mean, that is true. Does she matter though? I mean, she matters. Everyone matters. Will the Eldritch Blast?
Go for it. Yeah. You don't need to make an attack roll. It's a desk. So just roll damage for me.
Of course, I picked the one spell that doesn't have a modifier. 7. Force
7.
damage.
There's a blast of eldritch energy, and the desk, the drawer that you're particularly focused on, splinters open. And you're able to pull open this very like shallow drawer, which contains a few scattered papers, but most notably for you, it seems to be Lord Ainsley's journal. As you pull out the journal, there's sort of a light like draft of wind comes in through the open door that ruffles the pages open to a particular entry.
Nice.
As you look down, you see that Lord Ainsley wrote about a gentleman named Dagran Brightshield visiting the estate a couple months ago. Dagger and Brightshield seemed to be from wealth based on his manner, based on the bottles of wine he brought with him. He seemed unfamiliar with Mordant. And he seemed to be traveling. He seemed to be trying to reach a particular destination, though Lord Ainsley is unsure what that destination is. He also said that he also writes in this journal, Lord Ainsley, that Dagrin was traveling with an ill relative, perhaps his mother, though Dagrin did not specify what the relationship was there.
Okay. I'm gonna rip that page out.
Yep. It's all yours.
And then rip out another page, just a blank one out of the back.
Yeah.
Right, sorry about the desk. You should get another one. And just leave.
Yeah.
5 gold.
Fair
No,
enough.
Don't even leave any gold.
As you leave this note, you get ready to walk out. Out of the corner of your eye, you could swear that the fireplace in this room is flickering with silver flames, but as you turn, it's empty.
All right, I'm gonna go find everyone else.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything they want to do here before you all depart? All right.
Yeah, but it would take too long
What do you want to do?
to destroy it. Set it on fire.
Well,
Some light arson.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
we could manage that if you want.
Nah, if it's still bothering me when we come back, maybe. But we got
Okay,
other
well-
fish to fry.
You just let me know. I know.
Yeah.
I got you.
Thanks.
Great. Well, with information in hand about where you need to go to find Brother Francis, you all depart the Ainsley Manor. Now, I will remind you that it is evening time. It's night.
Good.
Do we have to go along that road?
You do have to go along that road for part of the journey.
I would say that either we risk it or we go down the road a little bit, pull off the side, make camp.
How long do I know roughly how long we're going to have to be on that part of the road?
Yeah, based on the map that you have and where they said, so they indicated that Brother Francis's cabin was isolated within a forest called the Stray Stands. So to get there, you're going to have to travel probably about half the distance down the road that you took to get here from Mordant.
Okay.
And then you're going to have to cut off the road to the east and travel over, just open terrain for a few more hours until you reach the woods. And then once you get there, it's a matter of you guys being able to navigate the woods to reach the location without getting lost.
Okay.
So, not 100% clear, right, how long that leg of the journey is going to take. But it's going to take a while, right, to do all of this.
So we'll be on the road with the headless crazy for probably more than an hour.
Probably.
All right.
When we run into them, that's how we should say, "Hi, are you the headless crazy?"
Yeah. It's up to you guys. You can try to risk it tonight. You can try to find a place to camp, and hope that he he doesn't come upon you while you're sleeping. You can do, whatever.
I just want to make sure that we took our horse and carriage back from them.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had to get it hitched
horse-
yourself, but
That can't fit in my dome, but I do have the dome. We will be safe for when we're done and we want to camp.
I also have a tiny hut.
Oh,
So maybe we
great.
do dome and
We can do
tiny
two different
hut.
ones.
We can do a
the
duplex.
dome is tiny.
Maybe we can do 2 domes.
Competition to see whose is better?
One for the horse.
out with the horse.
No, that's ridiculous. We don't want you to be the headless bowman.
I think like mechanics wise, if you've got 2 of Tiny Hut, you could get all the party and the horses under a dome.
It says 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit in the dome with you.
So
Alright.
if you're split between 2 domes, then I would assume you can get like 2 large creatures in the dome, in one of the domes. It's just that dome has to have less people in it,
Right.
right?
How many
Okay.
horses do we have?
You've got 2
One.
horses pulling a carriage.
We have 2?
We have 2?
1 or 2. No,
Where'd
no,
we
it is
get
1.
this?
It is just 1. It is just 1 horse pulling.
Hey,
a
we
Where
carriage.
did we
horse
get
thief.
this horse?
It is just 1.
Bought him, I think.
It was procured for you.
Ah,
I'm pretty sure a horse is also considered a medium creature.
No, it is not. A horse is a large creature.
Have you seen a horse? They're huge. They're scary.
A horse is considered a large creature per the rules of D&D.
Okay.
Scary.
But I would rule personally, and this may not be rules as written, but I would rule personally that if
Go
you
on.
have 2 domes, you can
do.
fit 1 large creature in one of the domes, as long as there are less people in that dome.
I want to be in the dome with the horse.
I
The
don't.
2 domes, kind of like Venn diagram-esque.
I'd allow it.
Could we like tunnel
wanna
between
be-
2 domes?
In between both of them.
Yeah, because
I
they
wanna-
wouldn't be allowed to go into either one
Yeah.
because at the time of
Right.
its creation.
Right, exactly.
Would
So
be
the
in
creator
space.
of the dome can decide what is allowed to pass through the dome. So theoretically, you
I
could
also
have
figure
the
that's the
domes
best.
overlap a little bit.
That's the safest spot is in the
Yeah, double
the
dome.
similarity.
So it sounds like y'all are doming for
Yes,
the night.
yes. I think we go.
For the record, Artemis's dome will not allow horses. And he's not going to mention that to
I'm
anyone.
in the horse one.
Okay.
I feel
I
like
think
we
I
go
have
down
to
the
be
road
in
a
the
little
horse
bit.
one because I'm the one putting
Yes,
up
you do.
the dome.
You do. You guys go.
So I can only have one other person probably.
Sure. How far down the road are you guys gonna go before you set up the domes? Then.
I feel like if we go a mile and a half, that's probably safe enough.
Okay.
Yeah, far
Um,
enough that like
Lost
if
them.
if the Ainsleys are really mad, then
Okay.
we're like
I would
far.
like any one person to make a survival check to find a good secluded location off the side of the road to set up your double dome.
Bowman has +7.
Do it.
Ooh, I have -1. So
So Penny is going to be making the roll. All right, that is a 25.
25. Wow. Yeah, easy enough. You're able to like get off the side of the road without even going too far. You're able to find like a natural sort of dip in the land and sort of a rocky outcropping nearby, and easy enough you were able to pull into this area not really able to be seen from the road. The domes, the outside of the domes can be whatever color the people making them want, so they can make it blend into the environment. So
Like a dark green.
right. So you feel pretty confident that you can get yourselves pretty well hidden in this little area. So with that, you guys can set up your domes. Are you guys gonna try to do watches tonight, or are you just fucking winging it because the domes are safe?
Most
I'm gonna
of us
trust my hut.
most of us are also city folk. that have not traveled outside of
Sure.
said city
Yeah, we're
very
constantly
much,
camping.
and so we wouldn't know to keep watch.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think
Bowmin
Bowmin would have
might-
kept watch.
Jinarra would know to keep
I'm-
watch.
I think I would also know to keep watch, but
Yeah.
All right, so we have our 3
have
shifts.
done watch.
Yeah, Artie will
before.
stay
We've
up.
never
It's not
done watch in this campaign.
volunteer.
Are you allowed to leave and enter the hut whenever you want?
Anybody who is not maintaining the dome can leave and enter whenever
Okay.
they want.
Penny's definitely going to look for this headless horseman again.
Oh, okay. You're gonna step out and go up on the rise. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Hide.
Perception. 15.
You go out, you look out over the landscape. It's a quiet evening. You don't see the headless rider. You do think you see, for a split second, a vaguely familiar figure in the distance, but it's too far away. It's very like foggy, and you can't really make them out. And as sort of a bank of mist like goes through, the figure has disappeared.
Hate that. Did it look like a woman, a familiar woman?
Yep,
Like one that I keep seeing?
yep, sure did.
Amazing. I'm gonna go to bed.
Great.
The inside of Artemis's hut smells like lilac and lemon, and it's very comfortable.
I
A
think
soft breeze continues coming through now and then.
And the
I
other
think-
hut is a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me and Elina have the horse hut.
yeah.
Mhm.
Love
All
it.
right, so who's
Almost just
gonna
like
do
you and
what?
Octavia. Oh,
I'm actually leaving. And he's actually going home.
volunteers for the horseman.
All right. All right, who's gonna take watch?
What are we watching?
I mean, I'll stay up for a bit.
I'll take one of the watches.
I'll take final watch.
I'll take first watch
What are you guys watching?
to see if there's danger. And if there is, we will wake you up.
We did just piss off some nobility
Yep. And they might be looking for us.
who we know have hired assassins before.
Is this something? Okay, that sounds like a good idea. You guys have fun with that.
Ooh, where's my bird? It's outside.
There is the bird.
It's
You can-
roosting in a tree. It's fine.
Yeah. You can also like summon and dismiss him as a
Yeah, but I don't want to have
spectral-
to use the spell slot to cast him back.
That's
So he's just gonna
exactly
hang out
why.
until he
It's
gets
exactly
killed.
why I almost never dismiss Hayes unless he dies.
Uh-huh. You just keep him around, and it's a free little
Yeah.
buddy.
Yep. Great. Yeah, you guys set up your watch. So is it Jinarra first, Artemis second, Bowmin third? Is that the order we're going? Or
Sure.
Sure.
great. Jinarra, make a perception check for me.
Dice would be helpful, eh? Perception plus 11. Wow, I did not roll great, but I still got an 18 because I have plus 11.
Wow. Yeah, you're just keeping an eye out. Nothing super notable happens during your period on watch. You know, it's quiet. You hear the occasional sound of bats or owls. And in the mists and fogs in the distance, you can see the occasional ghostly silhouette, but Nothing sort of approaches your domes. Nothing seems dangerous. And your watch passes without incident.
Great.
And you hand the watch over to Artemis, and you go to sleep and hope you don't have more nightmares. Artemis, make a perception check.
Oh boy. 22.
22.
Another crap roll.
Yeah, once again, just like Jinarra, it's quiet. The trees in sort of the distance are dark and foreboding, and they capture some of your attention, but again, nothing approaches, nothing is particularly dangerous, and your watch passes without too much incident.
I got rid of the scrying spell, right? I think I did. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, great. And eventually your watch comes to an end, and you wake up Bowmin for last watch, unless there's something you wanted to do.
I don't think so. I'm gonna read all these little notes. I've got a lot of journals. I've got a lot of people's
You got
journals.
a lot of people's journals now.
Got a little library going on.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna try. They're certainly on Bowman's person, so I'm gonna try and reach into the hole and get them without waking him up.
Amazing.
Yeah, read them, and then when it's Bowman's turn, I will just I don't know, inspire him in some way. I'll sing him I'll call it a sunrise song. Morning, Mr. Bowman. It's time to take your watch. The stars above are not seen, it's too foggy. But the sun is also not up because it's too foggy. Really a terrible sight. I'm sorry to leave you in this plight. But Mr. Bowman, please watch my ass while I sleep.
I don't know how you got a record.
It helps to be pretty.
I bet. I would never know that.
So do you have a D10? I don't know my character. D10.
Hell yeah.
All right. Bowman, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Add that D10. It's the only check within 10 minutes that you'll be able to use it on, so.
All right. I mean, I got a nat 20. Do you want me to add the D10?
Yeah,
Yes.
Go for it. Let's see how high you can get this number.
Okay. Nat 20 plus 3 plus 7 is a 30.
Okay. The morning passes without incident. The sun rises. It cuts through the fog and the mist. And you hear the sounds as a little bit before the sunrise. You hear the sounds of birds chirping. And you sort of get up, stretch. Sun's coming up. It's going to be another cold day, but made it through the night without incident. Y'all are lucky. I mean, would have been fine even if there was an incident because of Dome, but
Did we complete our rests?
you complete your long rest, yes.
Thank goodness.
So if you need to recover anything, go for it.
Absolutely. Give me those spells back.
I'm so glad we did that because I had no spell slots.
Yeah. So many possibilities at the start of each day.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
All right. Who's making breakfast? I guess I am.
Yeah, I don't know how, so.
I'll help. I'll make muffins.
Great. I have bacon.
Where are we making this breakfast?
I have rations, so I'm just gonna decide that those rations are flour and eggs and milk.
Bowmin has
how are
some-
you turning the? No, that's not what rations are.
Hold on.
For the record, that is not what rations are. Rations.
You don't know what I packed.
Hold on.
Bowmin specifically packed beef jerky, and he's just gonna heat it up. and
That
that's
is
go-
mostly what rations is supposed to be. Rations consist of dry foods suitable for extended travel, including jerky, dried fruit, hardtack, and nuts.
But Artemis uses prestidigitation and makes a feast for himself, so it tastes like a feast for his rations,
Even if it is just jerky.
even if it is just nasty.
You can't just bake muffins in the middle of nowhere.
Actually, Nyx did bring that propane stove that's in Bowman's hole. So
Oh, silly me! I forgot about ye old 19th century propane
I'm
camping stove.
Looking up the history of portable stoves.
I think what you need is an oven.
no, you just put the lid on, and it's an oven.
Oh,
That's basically what a convection oven is.
At any rate, you guys enjoy.
Since the invention of hang on, where was it? Since the invention of the portable stove in the 19th century, a wide variety of designs and models have been seen.
Wow. Oh my god, you owned me so hard. When did
I'm
you
sorry.
buy a portable stove?
she's a tinker. She made it.
Yeah. I
Really,
just
you
made
did
it.
not declare that you were going to try to make one. If you want to try to make one, I'll let you try to make one.
Sure.
Not right now. You don't have the time or components to do it. But
We
at
don't have to
some
tell you
point,
everything we do.
yes, you do. That's how the game works.
No,
Wait,
We-
Nyx, you can
sometimes
just
we do things without you.
No, that's not how the game works.
Zuzu, we don't tell him about the other campaign.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, the
One
campaign
we
I'm
play on-
excluded
On
from.
another night of the week,
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
that.
It's just the one we do
Everybody
after
here,
this.
including Kelly.
Yep.
Anyway, you guys enjoy your breakfast of jerky and hardtack and dried fruit and nuts. And then get ready to depart. It's fairly easy travel this first leg of the day to get to the edge of the forest. You know, you're just traveling down the road and then you're cutting across open fields after that. Is there anything anybody wants to do while you're en route to the woods?
Did we get a map from the Ainsleys or
Yes,
something?
I would say yes, you did.
Bowmin wants to study that map specifically just for like the surrounding areas and where we're going, of course.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's the same like map of Mordant that I sort of shared in the group chat before. But you know, it's so you're part of the way down the road between Mordantshire and Candlecross. And then you are going to be cutting off the road, going across open fields. You'll have to ford the river, and then continue across the way to the Stray Stands forest. But you know, not too difficult a day. You sort of, when you get to the riverbank, you know, you'll have to figure out fording it. If anybody wants to make a survival check to see if you can figure out the best place to try to cross the river with the horse and carriage.
Can I do that and also have advantage because I studied the map?
You know what? I'll give you advantage on this one because you've been studying the map.
Thank you.
Nerd.
Hey, Bowmin does like one thing well, and he is a good map reader, okay? That's not canon. That's just Sam. That was a dirty 20.
Great. Yeah, you managed to cross the river without too much trouble. You find a spot in the river where it's particularly shallow and easy enough. You guys can make it across without too much difficulty. Anybody else doing anything as you're en route to the forest
So,
edge?
how are we gonna approach this? Like, do we just storm in and say, undo the curse you did, or do we, like, storm in and say something else?
Well,
Or
there's
do
like
we
that
storm in and
barrier
kill 'em?
that kills people, right?
Oh,
Didn't
right.
Didn't
No,
we hear?
He's afraid that he would be killed once he passed the threshold.
Hmm.
Which could be possible, but if I'm going to be quite honest, we're not going to get anywhere fast if we beat around the bush. I think we should just get in there, tell him what we want, and if he doesn't do it willingly, we take it by force.
And I mean, we get him there, keep him alive. And I mean, he needs to comply. If he
Yeah,
doesn't
you
do
know,
the
honestly,
thing,
if we knock him out and bring him to like the Ainsley Manor village, whatever, the haunted part, like he's gonna have to undo the thing or he's gonna be stuck in there. And then he'll go crazy.
yeah,
I-
he's
And then he
got to be on our side
be
about
allowed to
this. He's got to willingly do it.
Mhm.
Mm. Yeah. But if he doesn't willingly do it, he'll be stuck in there and go crazy and be turned into one of those things.
maybe we
We-
convince him that his, like, him not being. Well, no, that doesn't really work. Never mind.
I also would like to possibly think about the possibility of having to defeat him of some sort of way, because he is powerful enough to put up those wards. He's probably more well armed than we're expecting.
That's a good point.
Maybe he's just a chill dude who likes money. I mean, he
Yeah.
didn't put out the hit. He just talked to the powerful people and was like, I have something if you want to give me money.
Hmm.
I mean, he was totally okay with doing it.
Sure, I'm not saying
So
like if I had to-
morally, he's not a cool dude.
Are we
No,
gonna kill this guy?
Well,
I
he
think
has
we
to undo
definitely
the things.
Isn't he like 100 years old? Or am I just picturing that in my head?
if
I
I
think
I
he
just
was-
pictured old man when you said Brother Francis.
He might.
I've been picturing a decrepit old man.
I don't think you have ascertained what his age is.
Okay, well,
He's
Penny
like-
thinks he's gonna be like
That's
150 years
just too
old.
many.
So
He's like
she's
17.
she's like, we don't have to fight.
We are very persuasive people.
Are
I
we
think just ask.
Certain
I mean-
people are.
Threats are very persuasive.
Hey, I was just thinking about something. Did we get a timeline of when Brother Francis moved out or like moved into his little hut?
I thought they did tell us.
Wasn't it 4
Um,
or 5 years ago? Like right after the murder?
Yeah.
It was like right after. He was super paranoid.
And then when did the headless horseman show up?
And it was like 5 years ago too.
It's from what we
It was like a
understand,
year
it was
after.
it was a year after, roughly.
But
I just,
do we think that's Victor?
yeah,
Possibly.
my brain's trying to connect everything. So do we think that those two things are connected? The paranoia in the woods and the dead headless horseman?
Maybe.
But why would the horseman attack Brother Francis if they were working for the same people?
Or maybe they eventually weren't. Or Brother Francis sent him on a thing that got him.
Also, are we gonna have to deal with this horseman situation? Because it's like
probably should.
really not on my list to do.
I will be honest with you, I would rather avoid it.
Me too.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, these poor people aren't going to be able to travel this road at night.
We can't
Not
solve
like the Ainsley.
everyone's problem, Nyx. We have like 4 other things we're doing. I'm
Okay.
just saying.
We
can't
have like
find
one
any
other
side
thing that
quests.
we're doing.
Like, we're here and we have to help the doctor, and to help the doctor we have to help this man, and of course this man comes with like a love interest that we also have to help.
I
It's
mean,
just getting to be
I
too
feel like
much.
all of these things are gonna resolve themselves in one thing.
Yeah.
So they're
I
all one thing.
know, but if we could just get the one thing done and not have to go after the horseman, that would be great.
Penny, you're a hero now. Things pile up.
I'm like on a leave of absence from my main job. I'm like doing a side gig right now. This isn't hero Penny. This is I'm doing a favor for a coworker Penny.
Wow.
Co-work? Oh, I
You
see.
are the
Ouch.
coworker I'm doing a favor for.
Ah, you're doubling down, coworker.
Oh,
Great.
Oh.
Fantastic. Really.
Bowmin
Okay.
leans over to Artemis and just goes,
do you need some healing? That was a bit rough.
Nope. I'm just gonna go ride my bird for a little bit. Cypress, let's get a bird's eye view.
Oh?
Just-
Oh, bird.
Hold on. Before you go, 13 temporary hit points to everyone.
I love
Hey.
these little speeches.
After Penny has just like hurt Artemis's feelings by calling him a coworker.
Oh my god.
Jinarra, what is your speech about?
We're friends.
It's like that
The
conversation
power of
that
friendship.
it's that speech that your head manager gives you right before the really busy season hits, and they're just like, hey,
We're a
It's-
family.
Hey guys, we're all family here. It's gonna be a hard week. You know,
Exactly.
break weeks are always hard around here, as
not
you
the
know.
pre-break week email from the CEO.
hey, we know you guys really like your New York State mandatory 30-minute break, but if you could just really be on top of that time clock, really be back time out. Like if you clock
But
out,
don't punch into 29 minutes because we'll get sued.
But like, if you could keep your
What?
radio on, it'd be really cool. That was
Shit,
very
this is getting too real. We need to move on.
Very specific.
Too specific.
And you
Go
guys make
team.
New York sound great.
Yeah. You go team. We're all friends here. My friends are my power. You know, all that good stuff.
I'm so cheesy.
And Artemis, you can then get on the bird and fly away with 15 temporary hit points.
Thank you.
I would say around this time. Around this time, you reach the edge of the stray stands. This cart is not going into these woods. There is no way. With how tight the trees are, how rough the ground is.
Oh, this horse is gonna get eaten by wolves.
So you can leave the horse here. You can. What are you gonna do? What's the plan?
All in favor of leaving the horse? Say, raise your hands.
I mean, can we
What are you
take that?
saying? Hold on.
All in favor of leaving the horse here.
Nyx loves horses. We can't just leave it.
I do. I mean, they're cool, but.
No,
I-
someone can
Oh wait,
decide-
no, I do. Oh shit.
Green birds love horses.
I bonded with that horse. That's right.
Okay. Second thing too. Should we leave the horse attached to the cart, or should we set the horse free and just hope we can figure our way back?
Well, can
Ride
we
the
tell
horse.
on the map how far away from like the town we are?
Yeah, sure. We're about that much away.
Yeah, it's a few hours. The horse could reasonably make it before sundown.
Well, I just
The
mean, like,
horse
can
can't
we
read
make
the
it?
map.
I'm pretty sure the horse is going to become a wild horse.
You don't know how long they're gonna be in the woods for.
Right.
So
Also, we have a
it's-
giant bird that could possibly carry our cart.
I don't think so.
Just throw a rope over
What
it.
a bird of.
What if we tie a
bird.
rope between Cypress and the horse?
Do what?
And
So
what?
that, like,
Dangle him
Cypress
through the
is
trees.
walking him.
I don't
Right.
think the horse would like
Cypress
that.
can hop along behind us or something, or fly above. I will ride the horse. If we're not
Through
gonna,
the woods?
yeah, it's riding a horse. If you,
We
come on.
cannot take this
Easy.
horse in the woods.
The omnipresent being just made us think, oh, this horse can't fit through these woods.
No,
Yeah,
I
something-
specifically said the
Said the
cart.
cart.
I said
Okay,
the
okay.
cart.
Okay.
Okay, if the horse is going to easily fit, we should probably just take the horse
Yeah,
with us.
let's
just
bring
in
the horse.
case.
Because we don't know what
Okay.
his state is going to be. Maybe he needs a ride.
The horse?
No,
No,
Francis.
Francis.
father.
Mm.
Oh wait, I'll ride the horse. I know his name. I forget.
Oh no.
It is, though.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uwatinika. I'll ride him. It'll be fine. Cypress, just stay close. If you can kind of duck into the trees at points, or if it's too much, just I trust you. You've got it. Ride the horse.
All right. Well, get your stuff out of the cart. Let's just get going.
Great.
Mhm.
You guys set off into the woods. I
Um,
need. Oh, no, go.
I'm going to I'm gonna like look at the woods and I'm gonna sort of like close my eyes and be like, Hope, I don't know if you can hear me anymore, but I know you bestowed this ability on me, which I haven't used yet, and I feel like now's the right time to try, and I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Very nice. All right. So on any stealth related checks, everybody may add 10.
You want to know what
Within the
I get
next,
without rolling?
whatever the period of time is. I don't know.
An hour.
Do you want to know what I get without rolling?
What do you get without rolling?
A
23.
22.
Wow.
Nice.
Incredible.
But you have just as much chance to critically fail.
That is true.
But as a halfling, she can re-roll.
I'm still no.
Oh, that's right.
All right, you guys set off into the woods. Are you going stealthily through the woods? I guess I should ask first.
I feel like we should, because we may as well try to not give Father Francis a heads up that we're on our way.
the
Also,
very
maybe we
least-
don't want to fight random things on the way.
At the very least, after a while, we start going
Okay.
stealthily.
Everybody make a stealth check for me first, and then I will have another check for you.
Thank God for plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
Does my position atop a horse change anything?
I
No,
rolled for the
because-
horse.
Oh, okay.
As long as you're within 30 feet of me, you're fine.
I did not roll a 1, so I think I'm good.
What did everybody get? I'll just tell you now. The horse rolled a natural 20 with plus 10 from Pass Without Trace.
He knows.
The person is out here with a 30 stealth.
He's got an excellent handler.
So,
Yeah.
The silent hoof.
You're like, shit, where'd the horse go?
Horse is out
Horse is
here,
making
toe,
more
heel,
noise.
toe, heel.
Yeah. What did everybody else get?
With the plus 10, I got a 22.
Okay.
32.
Okay.
26.
Great.
Oh my god, plus 10.
Yeah.
29.
Great. Wow. Nyx.
36.
Wow. Artemis.
37?
Damn.
Now, the last time I got this wrong, so let's check my math.
Okay. What
No.
did you roll?
16 plus 11 plus 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds right.
Okay.
Great. So you guys are moving very quietly through the woods. You see, birds and deer and other animals, and the occasional, again, out of the corner of your eye, as has
course.
just been the case the entire time you've been in Mordant. Out of the corner of your eye, you see the occasional ghostly figure standing off in the distance, but when you turn, there's nothing there. I do need whoever is leading the way to make a survival check to navigate your way through the woods to Brother Francis's cabin.
I have +3.
I'll gladly do it.
You have
What do you
+7,
have?
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should do it.
Survival, you said?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that was a 26.
26. Okay. I would like somebody else, anybody else, but just one person, to roll a d20 for me and just tell me the number that you get.
I'll do it.
Go for it.
10.
10. Okay. You all, quietly make your way through the woods. Slow going. It's, not super easy terrain. It's kind of dark. It's hard to see where you're going. Bowmin, you've got a pretty good sense of where you're going. But you stop to stop every once in a while and just sort of, make sure you're on the right track. At one point, you cross a little creek in the woods, and because you were stealthily coming upon this creek, you disturb the wildlife that's drinking from the creek doesn't realize you're there until you're there, and then they all just dart away into the underbrush. And you continue your way through the woods until eventually you see the tree line sort of starts breaking ahead, and you can see some sunlight filtering in through the sort of gnarled branches of these trees ahead of you. And as you pass through, you find yourself in a small clearing with a small log cabin built in it. You believe you have arrived at Brother Francis's abode.
Do we see smoke coming from the cabin, from the chimney stack?
Yes, you do see a thin wisp of smoke coming out of the chimney.
Can I everyone just hold on. I want to look for this in case there is some sort of magic field or traps or something. I want to just detect magic.
Yeah, go for it.
And I, if possible, would like to. My God, where is that spell? I'd like to. Oh, never mind. It's not a ritual. I'll just do my once per day. Detect magic.
Great. You cast Detect Magic. The walls of the cabin light up with abjuration magic.
Okay. Some sort of ward on the cabin walls. Is it similar to what we were the same wards and
It is similar to the wards that were on the village manor. Not exactly the same way, but similar.
okay. Something on the walls? The doors included, I presume. It's
Yeah.
not just
Yeah. Basically, the exterior of the house seems to be in a shell of abjuration magic.
Yep.
Does that include the roof?
That was my question.
Yes,
Roof
it does.
and floors?
I mean,
Dig.
it's hard to tell from this angle. It just all kind of lights up in your field
Sure.
of vision.
I want to throw a rock.
house?
Sure, go for it. Are you aiming for anything in particular at the
No.
house, or okay? Go ahead. You can grab a rock off the ground. Just roll to attack, I guess.
Um, 17.
You definitely hit the house. Rock sails through the air. Bounces off the log wall, exterior wall.
But nothing happens to the rock.
No.
Okay.
Okay, everyone smile and wave now. Because they're going to be looking out a window. We need to look chipper, happy, friendly.
You do that for a second. Nothing happens.
All right, someone's not smiling enough.
Should we go knock on the door?
Yes.
Great. You guys approach the cabin.
Let someone else knock on the door.
Yeah.
You can stay on the horse. I'm
Bo-
not sure
Bo-
the Artemis
Bowmin
is
will-
gonna get off the horse.
Bowmin will extend his crowbar and tap on the door.
Bowmin, you take your crowbar and knock on the door using it. Make a perception check for me.
10.
You vaguely hear some like shuffling from inside, and then the door opens a crack. There's sort of a chain lock on the door, and you see like an eye peeking out around. It's like, you don't look like the usual folks who drop off my stuff.
No. Are you Francis?
Who's asking?
I am. Right in front of you.
Closes the door.
Wait!
Tap
That
tap
looks
tap
like it
tap
went
tap 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 tap.
What?
My name is Bowmin. I am with my compatriots. We wished for counsel.
If you're here to drop off supplies, leave it in the usual place.
We'll give you stuff if you want it.
You're not here to drop off supplies from the Ainsleys.
No, we just need your counsel.
How did you find this place?
The Ainsleys.
The answers.
Who in Ezra's light are you people?
As I said, I am Bowmin. These are my compatriots.
We call ourselves In Tandem.
That is a working name. But we don't mean you any harm.
We need your help,
Yeah.
actually.
Spiritual help.
Favor.
Bowman, make a persuasion check with advantage,
Okay, good.
because everybody else was adding in.
Oh yeah, baby. Persuasion. That is +8. That is a 26.
Nice. He's still at sort of the crack in the door, held by the chain. It's like not well lit inside his cabin. What light there is backlighting him, so it's hard to make out any features through the like sliver of the door. And any windows are like wood shutters closed. So you can't really get any view of the inside of this cabin or of this man, except very thin sliver of face, and even that is obscured in shadow. But he says, "Why are you asking for my counsel? But why did the Ainsley send you here?"
We asked them.
The Ainsleys wouldn't just give out my location to anybody.
We
We asked-
persuaded them.
We asked really nicely.
Also, there was a attack at the Ainsley's Manor, and you might be in trouble, so they sent us here to check on you.
I told him after all that business, there'd be hell to pay for it.
What business?
The murder. Oop.
Gift
Well,
of
we
gab.
are in council with the Ainsleys as well. They told us a few things. We know things.
The murder.
The murder.
Can Bowmin very discreetly just shove his crowbar in between the crack of the door so he can't close it again?
Make a sleight of hand check for me.
Great. That was a 15.
I have to double check what his wisdom score is. He got a 15. He glances down as you do it, and he just sort of nudges the crowbar out of the door. Look, I'm keeping the door open for now, but it's not cool. I didn't have anything to do with the murder.
We're not
Okay.
saying you did.
Insight.
Make an insight check.
Insight, just the eye. You can see. Is it a deceitful eyebrow?
His pupils lie.
I got a nat 20.
Ooh,
Nat
wow.
20 plus 7, 27.
His voice strikes you as someone who is trying to justify to themselves what they have done.
Mm.
Look, I didn't
I'm just going to look at him.
have anything to do with the murder, okay? The Ainsleys told me that the girl had died and that they needed my help to perform ritual on their village house. And
Funny you
so
should mention that.
That's what I did.
Can someone help me off the horse? I just need. Thank you. Hello. Artemis Brightshield. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You can't get off a horse on your own.
But there's
Horses
usually
are a
someone,
minimum
like,
of
someone-
7 feet tall. I'm
There's
tired of
usually,
people
like,
acting like they're small.
That's from the top of their
I'm
head.
not saying horses are small. It's just, never mind.
These are very tight pants, a little constricting.
Why are you wearing that? Never mind. I don't
I
want.
wasn't planning on
like a
riding a
real.
horse.
It's funny you should mention that because we kind of got into this whole mess. We ran into the ward that you had placed upon the Ainsley Manor, or we were told it was you, and we're actually there's a bit of a situation. It's actually causing some people some harm, and we were wondering if you could help us explore other alternatives, maybe take it down or just look into things a little more.
If you're worried for your safety, we can protect you if you're willing to do this.
Yeah, we
I'm,
look like idiots, but we're actually very capable.
We are. We
Mhm.
did defeat plants yesterday.
I'm not leaving this house.
Why?
Okay, under no circumstances. The moment I leave this house, that vengeful spirit will kill me. She blames me for her death.
Okay.
Counter argument, she blames
However-
the Ainsleys for her death.
Could you teach me to
Dougie?
take the ward down?
If I help you take that ward down, and I've made sure that this house is protected. Nothing can get in here because that ghost, that Brooke, blames me for what happened to her. She does. She arranged for Victor to die as well, and good riddance as far as I'm concerned. He was not a... Anyway. But she's also angry at me. I know it. I know it.
Okay.
What is... If you help her, what is to stop her from using her boy toy, ghost boyfriend, I don't know, Bryant.
Read with boy toy.
Very common.
I've been alone in here with books for 5 years.
Only
kind of
romance
Good
books.
books.
What
If
They're
you-
strictly
if you
young
are-
adult novels.
So if you are worried about Bryant, we actually have a very good relationship with him.
Mhm.
We spoke to his spirit, and he kind of asked for our help.
all
I'm
that,
sure we could help. He could certainly lend a hand, as long as
all
we
that
keep
he
you safe.
wants. All that he wants is Brooke back.
Yeah,
So
that
that they
you
can be together.
exactly.
Elina,
Perhaps he could calm her spirit and they could move on from this place together.
Elina, I would like you to make a persuasion check for me at
Oh, Jesus.
advantage. At advantage,
Okay.
because you've got party members helping.
I'm so persuasive.
I know,
They
but you
also
weren't
have
the one
luck and
leading that
ingredients.
chunk of the conversation.
Okay. 14.
14.
Luck.
Is that another roll?
You get another roll
Okay.
to take the highest.
19.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
Look, Look, I don't feel great, right? I just thought, the Ainsleys would like to know what their son was up to. I didn't expect them to.
Why?
Why what?
Why did you feel like you needed to tell them what he was up to?
Well, you seem very well informed.
You just said that.
Why do you think? No, I know I just said that, but you came in here with this air of confidence and knowing all this stuff, and your friend over there mentioned the murder.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Why do you think I did it?
I mean, I have my suspicions.
So, what's
Did you
your
want to-
suspicion?
Right? And you were jealous of Brooke?
What?
No, money. Money.
Not very. She's kind of an idiot. Don't pay her any mind. We love her.
Are you kidding?
Artemis, that is strike one.
You're,
Money.
Say
you're,
that again.
look, my vice, I've had 5 years of self-reflection out here in this cabin. Ezra has shown me that my vice has always been money. And I thought to escape it by joining the church, and that didn't work out because, hey, people give money to the church all the time. And now I'm paying for it.
Are you tired? Are you tired of hiding?
No, I enjoy being alone in a cabin in the woods.
Well, it sounds like that because you're not giving us the information to help you.
Look, we can keep you safe.
Or you can stay in here and we can find a different way to do it. Either way, we're gonna release that poor boy who just wanted to be with the person that they love.
It's true. You can either be with us and in his good graces, and like she said, then they can get together and convince Brooke to not, stab you through the eyeballs. Or you can continue to live here in fear, not knowing if it's done or not, because we're not going to come back. We've got shit to do. You
Frankly,
help us, and then we're on our way.
frankly, I could live a happy life without seeing you again.
What guarantees can you give me that I will be safe? If you can guarantee me I will be safe, you can convince me that I will be safe, I will give you the information. I'm not leaving this house, but I'll give you the information you need so that your religiously inclined friend over there can take care of it.
We're here. We're determined. We just want them to pass on so we can move on to our next part of our journey. We can't do that unless Brooke is passed on with Bryant.
How?
Oh, I have this dragon scale. We killed a dragon.
We fought devils.
We fought
And
plants.
demons.
Also, how confident are you in your own powers of protection?
Also, just look at me.
I am good at ritual magic.
And you put a ritual thing on this house,
Yes.
so you're safe.
I'm safe from Brooke.
Yeah. So if you tell us what to do, you close the door, then it's not a worry to you.
I may not necessarily.
We can
If
tell
you're-
Bryant that you helped us.
Also, literally all of our friends have never died. We've never had a friend die. Think about it.
No.
Yeah, think about Nyx.
No,
None of our friends have died.
I definitely brought what's-her-face back.
That's
You
not
know,
helping. You're not helping
lost
your
her
case
hand.
right now.
Okay. Francis. We can guarantee you that we'll try our very best to make sure that Brooke and Bryant move on. We gain nothing from this. We do this for our own peace of mind.
Also, do you want money? Because we can give you money.
Shut up. Oh, this is how we got into the problem in the first place.
Yeah, this is like asking an alcoholic if they want a beer.
Do you?
Hi, well,
Would you like a beer? I have beer somewhere in this
No,
one.
I'm okay. The Ainsleys drop off some ale when they drop off supplies.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Could we come in, please?
No,
And have a pint. Oh, shit.
no,
Put it
You
through
may
the
not.
door.
no.
Okay.
Bravo.
All right.
What do you
All right.
need?
Lord Godfrey. That's the solution here.
Who?
He's
Garfield.
he can, if he so chooses, force ghosts of this realm to obey his bidding. You free Bryant. I want you to convince Lord Godfrey to take Bryant and Brooke into his service. And then they can't bother me.
Sure.
Where
Wait,
do we
wait.
find this dude?
House on Griffin Hill.
What if we're not from around here and that doesn't mean anything to us?
Do you have a map?
We do have a map. We know where Griffin Hill is.
What does it mean to be in his service?
Whatever he requires.
Okay, yeah, I don't know about that.
I mean, we'd have to get their sign on about this, and
Yeah, that doesn't seem very consensual.
Can we do a group huddle
yeah.
real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be right back.
Yeah, one
Close
second.
the door, please.
We'll
Hey,
knock when we need to.
He
Guys,
doesn't close the door.
I'm gonna cast silence on his area so he can't hear anything.
Okay.
Everybody, we don't have to be honest with him.
Yeah, we can just say we'll do the thing and then get the information and then not force them to do that.
That is
I mean,
true.
I'm
There-
not really okay with. We're in a brand new area. We don't have our like kick-ass reputation to
Do
fall
you
back.
think that he's gonna ruin your reputation? He's a disgraced monk who took money from the church.
Gossip travels, especially about very pretty people.
Who?
We're all very
I don't
pretty.
think he's going anywhere, Artemis.
He literally will not leave his house.
There's no rumor getting out about you or anyone else. He has no one
Doesn't
to
mean we
tell.
should still like fuck the guy over.
Okay, so
Maybe
we're gonna.
he is the reason 2 people are dead.
I feel like he's kind of inflating this
Maybe
whole thing
more.
and making it about him
Yeah.
because, like, I don't think he's kind of a pick me girl. Like, he really didn't have anything to do with this shit. Like, he just
He
took a
just
ward on the
ratted
house.
on
He
people.
didn't kill anyone. Like,
Well,
stop, boy.
He told the Ainsleys about Bryant and Brooke, and then the Ainsleys overreacted.
Okay.
Again, we
I
can
think-
we can get the information we need from him, do what we need to do for our purposes, and just leave it at that.
Okay, I'm in.
Living in a house.
It's fine with me.
Also, why is he so scared that 2 ghosts are gonna like infiltrate his house? Like,
To be
what
fair,
about the
Brooke did
ghosts not
summon.
even here. Like, they're attacking the Ainsleys. They haven't even been over here.
well, we don't
She
know
does
about that.
seem quite powerful.
Like, where are the plants moving? They're not here. Where are
I
they?
mean, we are in a forest, so
Yeah, but
for
we
all we
hope
know, this wasn't here.
safe, and he doesn't want to come with us. So
So, do we need to go
Fun
find
one.
this Godfrey person
No.
regardless?
no,
I don't
Okay.
care about. I don't even care about the headless horseman. We're
No.
not seeing this guy on.
Well,
Griffin
then
Hill.
how do we get the things undone?
He's
We're
gonna
just
tell
gonna
us, right?
lie and say that we'll do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
then we
I
don't.
it sounded like his way of us undoing this thing was to go find Godfrey.
So we'll write a letter from Garfield, and he'll say that we are.
Oh,
We talked to him.
actually, I found last night I have a forgery kit in my backpack.
See, we got it covered.
We just need to know what his signature looks like, or what his seal looks like. That's
mean-
about it.
We could go back into town. Somebody probably has that.
Maybe he's just
Oh,
gonna
wow.
take our word for it. Maybe we don't even have to do all of this.
That's what I've been saying the entire
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
And break. Let's go.
All right. I'll try it. I go up.
I'll
Start talking.
drop silence.
All right.
Had a
sorry
good
about that.
little huddle there.
Yes.
There were a
Yes.
lot of opinions thrown around, and we have come to agreement that we're in. We will talk to Garfield, Godsend.
Godfroy. Lord
Godfroy.
Godfroy.
How do I
God,
spell
Godfroy.
that?
Basically how it sounds.
God,
Froy.
Efroy?
Great.
God
How many-
Froy.
It's
How many
important.
W's
So
is in
not
that?
how it sounds.
All right. So
Okay.
we'll do this. We'll
so-
get them to get these ghosts to not bother you.
And you
We'll take care of.
me
We'll get the
how to
them
do-
united. Teach her.
Mhm.
And everyone, you don't have to hear from us ever again.
or the ghost.
What do you say?
Make
give him a
a deception check for me. With advantage, because everybody's helping. Particularly Elina's helping.
The exact same roll twice. 28
28.
You're good at that.
plus 13.
Nice.
He sighs, closes the door. You hear movement from inside. Door opens back up, and he slides a book out from the crack. That book contains the information on the rituals I cast on the house.
Do you have like the sections highlighted or
You
You
seem
know
smart.
which-
You can find it.
okay.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Well, Francis, I would say it's a pleasure, but you didn't let us in to drink your beer, so
Yeah, and it's honestly been a nightmare.
And you should probably pray a little bit more.
Don't I know it?
Have fun in your weird little cabin.
Bye.
Get out of here. Let's leave.
Ooh,
Oh,
hope there's no
but-
ghosties around.
The Ainsleys have also fallen on some hard times. I feel like someone should tell you that. They lost all of their household staff, so ration your food. Goodbye.
You just hear your door swing open and you go, "What?"
He steps across the threshold, immediately dies.
Someone give me a foot up onto the horse, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
And,
All right, horse.
Oh
Artie,
wait,
what's this
this-
horse's name again?
Oda Pow, Wada
Budapow, where General Grievous was hiding.
I'm thinking this might not be the horse's name. So I
think he went by Henry at one point.
Oh yeah.
maybe I should try that. Henry, forward.
We're in the woods just trying to figure out the horse's name.
Yeah.
Are we going back stealthily?
You can make your way back along the route you took originally. It does take some time. I mean, it took it took a couple hours to get to the cabin. It takes another couple hours to get to the edge of the woods. So, it's late in the day by the time you arrive back at the edge of the woods. Reaching the edge of the woods, you find the cart has been left, alone. You start hitching the horse back up to the cart. And as you are getting ready to depart back to town, you hear a voice from the edge of the tree line saying, "Can't figure you fucking people out."
What?
Who the fuck are you?
Look around, don't see anyone.
Rock, we're trying to reunite you and your love. If that gives us points.
You're literally a
make persuasion
queen.
check for me. You can have advantage for Penny calling you're literally a queen.
Oh, I got
Yeah,
it.
we love
Oh,
Brooke.
well,
She's
shit.
my
All right.
girl. Two angsty teen girls, we get along.
There's a flare of light, of red light, as this spectral image of this young woman appears. Her ghost form is like bright red. She says, Are you on my side? Because you had dinner with the Ainsleys. You stopped my creatures from ruining their lives, but then you fucking beat them up. So I don't know. Explain to me what's going on here.
We only stopped your creatures because they were killing servants. If they were just trying to kill the Ainsleys, we probably wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah, that was purely the reason why we started.
Yeah, people were
There-
dying. And also we had dinner with them because we were trying to figure out where this fuck was. And because he knows how to undo the ward that's on the house where Bryant is. So, I mean, we didn't like it. I was sweating the entire time. That woman likes bugs.
Yeah, she's a disaster.
I think
Also, Lord Ansley, or whatever his title is, just went on and on and on about some bullshit kill that he probably didn't even kill.
It was really, really rough.
It was
Very
boring.
unpleasant.
they're terrible people, but we don't just like kill people. That would make us just as bad as them.
Yeah.
Also, we needed information from them.
And trust me, if we didn't get that information, we would have made their lives living hells.
Mhm.
I was fully
But-
prepared to take off their hands.
I do have this book that I should be able to take the ward off, and Bryant should be able to join you soon.
You want to accompany us back?
Yeah, are
You-
you bound to an area?
No,
Yeah, also, where are you
I
married?
can't into the house.
Well,
Well, we're working on
I
I
was
was going to let him out.
To your question, I don't know any of your names. One with the red hair. To your question, I was.
That's me. I'm Penny.
Yes.
The delay.
All right. To your
I
question.
don't really have like a lot of friends my own age, so like I usually don't talk to people my age.
Right.
I'm literally 1 year older than you.
No, aren't you
We've already
Aren't you
established
22?
you're not friends.
Aren't you 22?
Let me check my character.
I think you're 22 and I'm 19. Am I?
Still a 3-year difference.
Oh my
Not
god,
that
wait,
big,
am I
really.
9? I feel like I'm not 19.
Okay,
Miss-
this
oh.
seems like a side
Anyway.
conversation.
Right. To your
Oh,
question.
I'm 22. Yeah,
Don't you?
I'm feeling
You're-
22.
To your question, I was buried in an unmarked grave on the side of the road by the thug that killed me.
Victor.
Right.
So
That's
your
shitty.
family doesn't even know where your body is?
No.
I'm so sorry.
Would you like
Is-
us to pass on any messages to them?
I did talk to your aunt.
Oh, okay. I mean, I suppose I could actually.
Think about it. We can let them know.
By the
but-
way, I'm Jinarra.
No, I mean, I could have talked to them all this time, but I.
Why don't you come with us?
Okay.
It might be good for you to come back into town.
Yeah,
You-
get some fresh air.
It's not uncommon for ghosts who went through something as horrible as you to kind of forget everything other than that terrible thing that happened to them. So let us try to help you.
I'm gonna give this persuasion check to Elina with advantage because
I
it's been
hate
bouncing around to everybody.
Why me though?
You
You're
were the
last on the
last one.
talk.
I know. Ooh, 20.
Nice.
Nice.
The red shade of her form starts becoming less intense. How would you propose? I mean, how are you going to break Bryant out?
Well, so there are some religious wards on the house, and with this text, I should be able to reverse them, which will allow his spirit to move freely through the rest of this plane, instead of being stuck within the home.
You're a religious type, yes?
Yes.
Pretty trustworthy one.
Can you marry us like we had planned?
I will literally cry, Ben.
It would be an honor.
I love weddings.
All right. If you can free Bryant. Have him show you to the place where we were gonna get married. I'm gonna go find my family.
Is there anything you want for your wedding that we should bring?
Colors, flowers,
Flowers you like?
hors
Just,
d'oeuvres.
just Bryant.
I will do everything in my power to make sure that he is there.
Can you get him there midnight tomorrow? That's when I feel most. Midnight's when I feel most present.
Of course.
We can
Not
try our
tomorrow, the
best.
next
We
day.
gotta get going.
All right.
That should give you little more than 24 hours. gives me time to talk to my family.
Yes. Look, because we're a bit of a trek away from where we need to be, could you apparate some creatures so we could ride on and just head there, or some plants that could deliver us to the?
That's not really how it works.
No worries. Don't even worry about it, Queen. We got it. We got it. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
We got it all figured out. You get your hair done, you talk to your family, you make some peace, like we got you.
Thank
Maybe
you.
your family could be there.
Do you need a bachelorette party?
Artemis, I
we
don't think we have time.
I'm dead. So no.
I don't believe being alive is a requirement for bachelorette parties.
No, if
We
you
did
can
it very
just
easily.
make sure
Help.
Bryant gets there in midnight tomorrow. That's like 30 hours from now.
Oh, okay.
We'll be there.
We'll do it.
Mans will
got
be
it.
there.
If there's no
Yep.
word puzzles, we're definitely there on time.
Thank you. No one's ever tried this hard to resolve this.
No, we're in tandem. We're a bunch of tryhards.
Yeah, that's kind of our brand.
We love the working class.
We love the
That is
unheard.
true.
Okay, let's go.
I'll
We
see
gotta
you
get ready for our
tomorrow.
wedding.
Break.
Yeah, we gotta go.
And she fades away from view. And you all get up on the wagon and
Sprinting.
start making your way back into town. As the
Someone
sun
hitch some horse back to the wagon, please.
the sun is starting to set.
Oh no, we're gonna run into the headless fucker.
Have
Whoa.
I cast Pass
Different
Without a
vibe.
Trace.
You cast Fast Without a Trace? Okay. Because you're riding in a horse wagon,
Mm-hmm.
I am actually going to just roll stealth for the horse. It is going to be disadvantage because of the wagon, but plus 10 because of Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
So. That was
I will
cocked.
red Cypress for the ride back.
Okay, then you roll a separate stealth check
For Cypress or me?
for Cypress.
How loud are the wings?
Okay.
Oh, same thing.
I got the same thing twice as well.
Which was
26 over
Ooh,
total.
okay.
I'm so glad we get the
What did
silencer on our
Cypress
wheels.
get? What did
Oh, sorry,
Cypress get?
29. 29.
29. Okay.
Oh, quite
Um,
rude.
Is that plus 10?
You make your way back to the river. You ford the river easily enough and begin making your way back into town. You move slowly. No, not well. You move in such a way as to try to not draw attention to yourself. It is the sun has just fully set by the time you get into town. And you manage
While we're
to avoid. Yes, while you're traveling.
while we're traveling, am I able to read through this book that was given to me by Brother Francis and figure out
Yeah.
what might be the sections that I need to use?
Yeah, because this is a religious text, go ahead and make a religion check for me.
Oh no. It's a natural 1 for a 7.
Yikes.
Luck.
God. Oh
I
no,
didn't know.
I need to pick a different die.
Wow.
10?
10.
Luck.
Yeah,
Use
we're
my
fighting
last
on
luck.
Last luck,
gonna
okay.
I'm gonna pick a different one. I'm so
This is
sorry.
important. No, it's
Oh.
okay.
There it is. Nat 20 for
Hey.
26.
All right.
Worth it.
All right.
Oh Oh my god. Thank you, Eva.
That's what it's there for.
You're like looking through this book. You're having a really hard time like finding the right section.
This feels like my job.
And you think you found it, and then you're like, no, that's not it. And then you think you found it, and you're like, no, that's not it. And then as you're like really concentrating, like really trying to read this book, you hear like right next to your ear. And you look, you start a little bit, and there's a crow, or raven, I should say, resting on your shoulder. And its beak grabs the pages of the book, flips them open to a page, and then the raven flies away. And you look down at the page, and it's the ritual that you need.
Thank you.
You have now arrived back into town. You have managed to avoid the headless rider, because of your stealthy fucking horse. It's fucking
Henry the
crazy.
Silent Hoofed.
Fucking
Oh,
crazy.
what a good boy.
With disadvantage, it got a 26. Anyway,
Silent horse.
I think now, like in game, this horse is now a rogue by how
Yeah.
many stealth checks.
this rogue has like expertise in stealth.
Mhm.
You've made it back into town safely. You guys are really bound and determined to try to avoid this headless rider. And you go to the Ainsley Village Manor, I assume.
Yeah, so-
Straight away, or are you gonna do something else first?
I think we should go straight
I
away.
think we should
just
head
go
there
do
straight
it.
away.
Good. There's
Yeah.
no. If other people or things, if this fails and angels attack us, who in the area might be at risk? Do we need to clear the streets, notify some local shops to close their doors?
Oh, don't worry. We have set fail safes.
Well, it is.
Great.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. First of all,
I worry. That's why I asked.
okay, first of all,
What?
Bowmin, that was a lie. You can't just lie to us like that and think we're Brother Francis or something. Number two, I feel like the angels will just attack us.
Well, like collateral damage. If someone sets up a fireball to try and get us, someone else might get hurt.
Oh, I feel like we're far enough
So
away from the
to answer your question though, Artemis, the manor, the village manor is surrounded by like a pretty sizable yard.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
So you're not like right, it's not built into like a townhome block or something like
Probably
that.
okay.
So
Doctor's okay. It's been a while. We left him food, right?
He has the
Beatrice.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Beatrice has been checking on him.
I think we just tied pillows around his head.
Yes,
Yeah, you
I
did.
did.
Great. So you head straight there. And you go
God.
in
Crying house again.
as normal to the crying house. The sobbing gets louder as you approach.
I want to
Um,
stand. I don't want to go inside. I want to stand on the doorstep.
I think we need to. I mean, I would presume we need to. Elina, maybe you have more of an idea. We might need to get to the actual seals.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
but if it all goes to crap, having somebody on the outside who can let you out potentially.
I mean, I could just have Hayes stand right here. And also, we broke through the wall.
We
last
did.
Yeah, we
time.
could break through the
Yes.
wall.
I suppose that's true.
Like, if you want to stay out, stay out.
Yeah, if you don't want to go in, you
Yeah.
don't have to.
I guess we can just break the walls. That's fine.
Okay.
As you all re-enter the house, door slams shut behind you again,
Mhm.
as it did last time.
Home sweet home.
Unlike last time in the entry foyer, as you're all standing there, you just readjusting to the space. Like floating down in the center of the area is Bryant.
Like,
Hey,
hey guys.
Oh, I wondered who was here. Hello.
have you had any visitors since we left?
No.
We spoke to your
Visitors.
girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
She spoke to Brooke?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
How is
She's
she?
really
Is she
nice.
okay? Is she...
very pretty. You
Dead,
Yeah.
You dog.
but
She is going to be waiting for you tomorrow night at
Midnight.
well, she said it was a very special place that you had planned on
Yes.
getting married at.
Oh. Okay. Well, I suppose you wouldn't be back without a plan to free
We're
me,
breaking
would
you out, boy.
Yes.
Yep.
So
You're
while we're
getting
doing
married.
while we're
Okay.
doing that,
We're gonna be there.
you should
Get
get
ready.
your best clothes on. If you can you do that?
I can. I
You're
can.
going to need. I'm gonna flick him a ring.
Oh no! And it falls through his hands. I actually picked. I already had purchased a ring.
Oh, do you have that? Oh, is that something
It's
I need
in
to
my.
grab?
It's in my room.
Gotcha. We'll grab that too.
well, we do have to go to your room.
Yes, and I will begin with the
Yes.
first floor.
Yes.
should
So
probably
just
start with
as
the
a
basement.
reminder, where the 3 seals are. So there's one in the basement. There's one in the master bedroom on the 2nd floor, and then there's one on the roof.
Okay, so basement first.
Okay.
And remind me, how do we get there again?
I mean, easy enough. You remember. It's only been a couple days for you guys.
Do the kitchen, right?
Yeah. So you go through the kitchen, go down into the basement. You can find the seal. So with that, now that you have the information you need, the check is easier.
Okay.
It's still not for free to do this ritual, right?
What
Right.
what kind of check is it?
It is a religion check.
Mm-hmm.
What's a religion check? That's
Wisdom.
intelligence?
Oh yeah, it isn't.
I will pull out my little instrument.
Yes. it's
I will
intelligence.
sing. Elina, you're gonna do so well. You're gonna do so great. You're gonna get this people married. This isn't my best, but I'm making it up. I kind of prep all of my other songs. Cha cha cha, Elina, you're gonna do so.
The cha-cha-cha.
As
Oh
the
my
song, as Artemis is singing this wonderful ballad, Bowmin lays his hand on Elina and just says,
Just take your time. Read the book. Do whatever you need. But no matter what, you know you got this.
and you have cunning, fox cunning, which gives you advantage on wisdom, intelligence checks.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great. So roll a religion check with advantage and add a D10 bardic inspiration.
Okay, do I need to use the D10 right now?
You can use it anytime within the next 10 minutes.
Okay, can I get to the next one within 10 minutes?
We could run upstairs.
Okay, so first roll is going to be a 25.
Ooh, nice.
Wow. Yeah. With this, it takes about 5 minutes of prayer to do this ritual. You are praying to the goddess Ezra, who is the one who provided the energy to Brother Francis to create these seals in the first place. So you're doing a prayer to Ezra to undo these seals. Very particular wording, very particular order. Like I said, it takes about 5 minutes to do the whole thing. But you successfully complete the ritual, and the first seal shatters into golden light. And dissipates.
Woo.
One down.
Let's go to the next one.
Great.
Yep.
You go upstairs to the master bedroom. Bowmin, how long does that
An hour.
An hour. Great. So you'll have advantage on this second one as well.
Okay. All right, that's another 25.
Okay,
Nice.
this is, I will say, this is the last time you can use that bardic inspiration that you have.
Okay.
But
Oh,
that's fine.
think
You
I
don't
need
need it with the 25.
Wasn't that good of a song?
Once again, you spend 5 minutes making this, saying this prayer, working through it. It's a little easier now, right? You've already done it once. You've got the book in front of you, and you are able to successfully perform the ritual a second time and shatter the second runic seal.
Wow,
One
how
more.
lucky that we ran into a cleric right before this mission.
Yeah, by the way, after we're done, we should talk about if we have other business. You're incredibly talented, and I think Nyx would be very sad if you didn't come with us. You should come.
We should.
Party, that's a little crazy to say without consulting the group.
We should talk about this at the reception of the wedding. Let's go.
Next floor. Last
And with
floor.
that, you make your way up to the rooftop.
Before
Yes.
before we do anything about the third one, Bowmin wants to take the bag that he left in the middle of that seal and put it back in his hole.
Yeah. You retrieve your dynamite. Elina, go ahead, make another religion check with advantage.
Nat 20. 26.
Oh my god! Wow. Easy.
I like this one.
Easy.
This is the lucky die tonight. Red and black.
That is the lucky die tonight. Also, your natural 20 gets you up to 26.
Yep.
Just a fun fact. Without the ritual material from Brother Francis, the DC was 30.
Ooh, I never would have got it.
So anyway, but with the material, it's lower. With that, you perform the ritual one last time and break the last seal. As you do, floating up through the roof appears Bryant. He's like, you cheeky fucks, you did it.
Oh.
And so now I think it might be a little early, but
Yes, I found the ring. He holds it up.
Oh, it's
Slips-
beautiful.
It falls through his fingers, hits the roof. He picks it back up again. It's
Is there
really,
any way we can
really
make
hard to.
ghosty?
That's a great question. Would you like to look into that for me?
Sure.
He hands you the ring. It's just, it's a very delicate band, white gold band. No, actually real gold band, let's say, because he's rich. Very delicate gold band with a large but not ostentatious diamond. A tasteful diamond.
He's rich, but he's not,
he's
tacky.
not gaudy.
Exactly. Some of these diamond rings that really rich people have are just tacky. This is not tacky. This is tasteful.
We're not even talking about in game.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's fire.
Now all of our rich subscribers are gonna unsubscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
They
think
were
that's gonna
already
happen.
unsubscribed.
Yeah. Oh, what? The last campaign that was all about taking down a group of capitalist overlords didn't drive them away. Oh,
Yeah, our Eat
we'll
the Rich
insult
campaign.
their wedding bands.
Bryant,
Have
you a need for a bachelor party?
No,
Yeah.
can't he
We
go to
have-
Brooke? Can't we get him to Brooke so they can have more time together?
Oh, they do have a
She
lot of
did say
planning.
she wanted to see her family.
You can't
Okay.
see the bride before the wedding.
They've
Bad
been
luck.
apart from a very long time, Artemis. I feel like we should allow them a little more time.
You
I feel
want
like
to test
tradition
even more
is-
bad luck for them?
I feel like tradition doesn't apply to the dead.
Whatever, Brian,
Well,
whatever you want to do. If you
not
want to go to
necessarily.
Artie's lame
Well,
bachelor party.
I didn't really have anybody to do a bachelor party with. It was very hush hush. So, Sure. I mean,
Very good.
and then you're coming to the wedding.
Oh, of course. Well, you're
Yeah, we
witnesses.
absolutely. You
Protection.
can't get rid of us.
Great.
We allowed this to happen. We are invited to the wedding front row seat.
I will. And you said Brooke wanted to have it tomorrow at midnight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Well, then let's let's do the bachelor party, and then
Party.
I will make sure to head there tomorrow.
Well, you'll have to bring us.
Yeah, also give us the directions. We are going.
Yes, we're
Well,
following.
Alina's
no,
officiating,
I
so.
assume that anybody. I mean, you can all come to the bachelor party. It wasn't my idea, but I would be happy for all of you to go. I mean, you freed me. That's
Let's get fucked up.
I
Mhm.
will join you guys. I'm gonna go check on Van Richten real
Me too.
quick first.
Also, we should probably check on the streamer, the whalers that we have
Oh yeah,
downstairs.
did they?
yeah.
they not-
So I took your advice right after you left. I did wander around the house more. I didn't just stay in my room. Yeah, I didn't realize that there were weird things in my house.
Yes.
So that's dead undead things. I don't think they're that intelligent. They probably can't get out of the house if the doors are closed, but
Well, we should put them to rest, maybe, but we're just poor souls.
Or unfortunate souls.
sure.
Pain and need.
Can we do that?
Disney, don't say this.
Can we do that after my wedding?
Oh, yeah. No, we'll take care of that after you
Sure,
guys are
don't
done.
worry
Okay.
about it. Don't worry
Great.
about it.
Yeah,
Don't for
great.
another
Okay.
day.
One day.
Let's go then. Let's have a bachelor party.
Ooh,
Where is it?
give me a lot of time to Google ideas for bachelor.
I don't know. I'm not the one who had the idea. Your friend, your fancy
We should-
friend.
Start
What's your-
at
what-
a bar.
We-
Yeah, what's a bar or restaurant you would love to see again?
We should go throw axes.
Ye old axe throwing.
Yes.
Perhaps Van Richten has an idea. We should go check on him.
Okay, yes, let's go.
He's also a bachelor, I presume, so he should come to the party.
If he's okay.
Sort of a bachelor, but I wouldn't really
Oh.
bring that
Oh
up.
yeah, he's gonna be normal again. Unless he had severe brain scramblies because of the thing.
I'm just gonna put a very delicate hand on Nyx's shoulder. Give her a little reassuring squeeze.
Why are you touching me?
Don't worry.
What? Wait, why?
So
I'm
you're
gonna,
going to
like-
Van Richten's place
Yeah.
first, then?
Yes.
What
Yes, we're going to Van Richten.
Yeah. Okay. You return to Van Richten's place. As you enter, you know, it's late, the shop is closed. But Beatrice gave you a key. And so you get in. As you enter, you see the upstairs, the lights are on upstairs. You can see a little bit of light flickering down as you make your way sort of up. You see, like, sitting in the living room is Van Richten. He has removed the pillows from around his head. And he is sitting in front of the fireplace, drinking a glass of some kind of amber liquid. And he looks up as you all enter and he says, Elina, dear, nice to see you again. And you all, I saw some of you briefly, but I was, thank you. I am Dr. Rudolph Van Richten. And That's a ghost you've got with you.
Yes.
He's a friend.
A lucky man.
He's getting married.
See. I take it you have then solved the issue at hand?
Yes, I believe so.
Well done.
Lena was a champ.
There are still a couple weird undead things in the house, but they're in the house.
Well, perhaps I can see about tying up loose ends. Perhaps that is something that Alice and Jennifer will look into for us.
Great.
What brings you here, with the ghost? We have much to talk about, but I don't wish to.
We're throwing Bryant a bachelor party, and we want to know if you want to join.
And we wanted to make sure that you are okay.
Oh, that too.
Also, I
And
have
also
a
see if you could go to the
question.
bachelor party.
I am, it's as if I have awoken from a horrible nightmare that has lasted
Totally
Makes
fair.
sense.
You don't have to go.
a long
Ooh.
time.
Yeah.
So I am okay, but I need some time to recover my wits. You hopefully understand. Once you have concluded business with Bryant, you said his name was? Once
Yeah,
you
he's
have-
right here.
once you have concluded business with him, we should talk. I assume that you all came here for a reason. Well, you have saved me, so I will do what I can to help you with whatever reason brought you here.
Cool.
Do you? Nyx is working on something that actually might be very helpful. Ghosts, can they touch
Yeah.
like real things, or can things be made for ghosts to touch
Can
and
you
interact
make
with?
this ghosty?
He holds the ring.
Or how do I make it ghosty? If you're like indisposed.
I will look into it while you all are enjoying the evening bachelor party.
Delegation.
Oh, right. Well, that just limits how many things I can do with a bachelor party. Okay.
Ow.
Are there things with the ring?
Oh no, you want him to hold stuff. Got
Oh.
it.
Bryant's like, I can hold things. It's just, it's effort. It's not a skill I practiced that much.
All right.
Ghosts can touch things when we choose to. It's just I'm not particularly good at it right now. That's all.
Can you drink things?
I don't think I can. I can pretend to drink things if you think that'll make it more fun.
That doesn't sound. This is your.
Yeah, but I want you all to. You saved me. I want you to have a good time too.
We'll figure this out. Right.
Merch.
With that, you all head out for an evening of fun. I just real quick before we close out for the night, I would like everybody to roll a D100 for me and then add 11.
Are we rolling to see how hungover we are?
Yes, you're gonna have to see. Roll a D100 and add 11 for me.
If Bryant is actually evil, I literally will exit the campaign right now.
I'm just gonna get the numbers one at a time. So first, I need Bowmin. What'd you get?
I'm adding 11.
Yep.
That is 104.
Well, holy shit.
Bowmin, it's the next morning. after a crazy night out on the town. You wake up and you have only very vague memories of the night before. But you wake up and you realize that you have gained 140 gold pieces. And you vaguely seem to remember this card game that you had never played before, but that you managed to fucking sweep last night.
Yeah, pretty good night.
Nyx.
73.
73. Your head is killing you when you wake up in the morning. You were also gambling with Bowmin. You check your pockets. You see Bowmin pull out this like sack of gold, right? You're all like crashed asleep you like slept in Van Richten's living room, in various states of disarray. Nyx, you wake up in the morning. You check your pockets. You have the exact same amount of money you started with.
I didn't lose anything.
Artemis, what'd you get?
86.
86. You go to check your pockets. You have earned a small amount of money, not as much money as Bowmin. But you still managed to walk away with, why is that not starting? I need to use a calculator. You still managed to walk away with an extra 64 gold. Elina.
39.
39. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
I need you to roll a d20 now for me, please.
Okay.
Million.
How much has Elina lost to Bowmin?
11.
Points.
11. Elves don't typically sleep, right?
No.
But you got pretty drunk last night, and you sort of come out of a daze, like, what? And there is what genders are Elina attracted to?
Non-specific? I don't know any of them.
There is we'll say an androgynous individual whose head is asleep on your lap. And they yawn as you come out of it, and they're like, "Oh, good morning, dear."
And you look at your left hand and you have a wedding ring on it.
I'm sorry.
Alina married herself.
I'm so scared.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I?
Rookie move.
As you're trying to sort this nonsense out, Penny, what'd you get?
28.
28. You wake up in the morning, you
With your head on someone's lap.
clutch around, and you find like you have like a pain in your forehead, and you pull this like piece of paper off your forehead that was like driven in there with a tack, basically.
Oh.
Like swipe away the blood, and you look down, and it says, "You will rue the day that you ruined my night." No signature. Nothing.
Fun night.
Jinarra.
49.
49. You wake up, you check, you have the same amount of money that you started with. Nobody is asleep on your lap. No, you have not made any enemies. Just you came out basically the same.
true mom of the group energy.
I was gonna say Jinarra stayed sober the entire night.
You said my babies are in danger tonight.
Bryant floats up through the floor. He's got, just because it's funny, he's got spectral sunglasses on. And he's like, "Hey, what do I do with all this gold? I'm dead."
I'll take it.
We can take it. We can take it.
And he like dumps 200 gold pieces on the floor.
All right, let's split that up evenly.
Are there any like decorations you want at your wedding? This could be a wedding fund.
Can we get you anything or donate to like a cause that you care about in your honor? Do you have a living loved one that you would like us to give some money to?
Probably
not
kind
your
of fucked up your
parents.
family. Sorry.
Not really. My family's kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like a
What about
cousin?
Brooke's family?
Ooh, yeah.
I would love it if you could leave some money for Brooke's family.
Okay.
I say that we leave the full 200 to the
Yeah.
Brooks
Mhm.
family.
Right. Well, I'll give you guys some time to recover. You look a little hungover and like you need to sort some things out. We'll get going a little bit later. And with that, we will end tonight's episode. Thank you all for playing. And thank you all for watching. And we will see you next week. Have a good night.